presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Ben in San Jose. Ben, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Tom, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
I just wanted to thank you and your team and everything. I've been using your technique with the 10-minute charts, watching the VIX, and just making a fortune here on the futures.
Isn't it interesting? That's awesome, man.
It's wonderful. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day in the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. To master love, you have to practice love. The art of mastery is the art of relationship is a whole mastery, and the only way to reach mastery is with practice. To master a relationship is therefore about action, not about attaining knowledge. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 319, NASDAQ off 179, S&P's off 55. Now, all of those folks literally just blasted down in the last 10 minutes. Gold contract down $8.20 at $2,043 an ounce. You got silver up 9 cents at $24.42 an ounce. Light sweet crude, flat, $73.99 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year note, up 11 ticks, trading 112.25. The 30-year up 24 ticks at 124.13. And King Dollar is up 303 ticks, trading out at 102.472. Euro 109. Yen 143. British pound 126 to 1 U.S. dollar. Let's get over to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. He couldn't be doing a workshop at a better time, folks. Bottom line, right after my show right now, Basil's going to be doing a workshop. It's going to go from 4 to 5:30 this afternoon for his subscribers. Now, you can be a subscriber right here, right now, and Basil's going to be talking about sectors, stocks, coming off major 2023 lows, ready for more action coming into 2024. You can come over to our website at TFNN. You can subscribe to Basil's newsletter, $149 for a month, $695 for 6 months, and $11.95 for a full year. And they all come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. That will get you into this webinar, which is going to be starting at 4 o'clock. Basil Chapman, what's going on?
Well, this is quite a day, and it's really important. I spoke to you yesterday, and we were looking out and saying, there are a lot of positives. And I was saying to you, on the very short term, I'm just a little concerned on the very short term. So this morning, based on the Chapman methodology, and in the webinar, I'll be discussing this. But there are many other things that I want to go through. Look here in the Dow, there's a leg F. We hit an all-time high, but that on-balance volume was extremely overbought. It's one of the few indicators that are actually used as an overbought or an oversold indicator. So in this particular instance, I usually don't talk about this immediately since we've only just got the position, but I need to do it because it's active, it's live. We went short this morning, the SMHs, which have been absolutely on a fantastic tear. And the reason is there were hints. The last 3 sessions, the Dow has been making new highs. S&P is acting well. The Qs are making highs. But that SMH started to stall, and that on-balance volume started to dip down. So we went short via the SOXS. That's 3 times short. I treated it as only a trading position, and it was only for the subscribers who really understand that in a market, you want to be able to have the conviction to be able to enjoy both the upside and the downside. You needn't be afraid of the downside, even if it's short term. This could change tomorrow. So we are very fortunate in the sense that that SOX is actually up about 7 or 8%.
Nice.
That's just, that's from early this morning.
Sure.
It means that at least we can lower we've already taken a little bit off. I always say that if you get a quick gain, you've got to do money management, take a little bit off. I'm going to be discussing these things. I'm not saying this is the major top, but I think it's really important that having gone so overbought on a very short on the daily charts, this is a necessary breather. It's just really important. If we actually closed at the high of today, that would have started to indicate to me that there's something wrong here. This is normal. I like what's happening right now. It takes a breather, had its fabulous move, needs a bit of a rest, get a little medal for getting this far. Now you want to appreciate that there should be some kind of consolidation of the most recent gains. So I'll be talking about that because each sector is doing different things. And what I wanted to do, actually, this webinar was going to be about was those stocks that in 2021 were screaming to the upside, and then in 22 down to 2023, some of them took 60, 80, even 90% declines, and then they had a fabulous run from the October 27th low. Now, are they ready for a bit of a pullback and then go on to new highs, recovery highs? Can they go back even to those old highs? That's the question that I want to try to answer this afternoon. So a lot of people, there's no rush in terms of getting into everything. We're just looking step by step. What should happen? Where the levels are that I would like to look at certain stocks that have always been on my favorite list. Maybe we haven't got them. Maybe they're even the stocks that we have that we would like to add to. So it's really timely in the fact that this, even though we're only, a day or so below where we were 3 days ago or 2 days ago.
Yeah, no, it's not even at the swing point. So we have the futures down 50, folks, okay?
Correct.
And
I don't know what triggered the turnaround, but
we know it's just selling, right? Because there's nothing that I'm looking at right now that
taking the works. Yeah, it's important. And as I say, breathing it's just a natural. It's what we do as human beings. You run a race. You need a little bit of a breather. So I like this, and it's very important that we get these, because otherwise you never get a chance to get in. You just watch these things go up and you shake your head and say, oh, no, this is nice, this is important. And I think that it's going to be very timely. I'm going through a lot of stocks. I'm going through the usual stuff, looking at Chapman wave methodology, but that's good. I usually do on a weekend, I do an hour-long overview, and in the hour-long overview this Saturday, I'll do a follow-up to what I'm doing today. Today I want to be looking at stocks. What are we looking at? Why are we looking at them? Do they have the power to keep another move up? And the other thing is looking at the short side. I didn't have anything really. I mentioned yesterday to subscribers, it's just the home builders that are extremely overbought. How is this going to resolve itself? So
and folks,
it's just short term.
Yeah, and it's very easy to get in Basil's webinar. It's going to start at 4 o'clock, 4 to 5:30. You just heard Basil's going to be an amazing webinar. He has a great newsletter, folks. Very easy. Come on over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see it right under featured content. You can test drive it for 30 days. If it works for you, awesome. If it doesn't work for you, no big deal. You get your money back. You're going to be in a great workshop. You're going to have a great newsletter. And on top of that, Basil has about another 10 archives that are out there that you can go through so you can understand the Chapman wave upside down. Basil, you have a great one, safe one. We look forward to listening at 4 o'clock.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Tigers, 'tis the season for leveling up your trading skills. Basil Chapman is happy to offer all opening call subscribers a free subscriber webinar, Wednesday, December 20th, 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Basil Chapman will be discussing major sectors and stocks that are coming off their lows in order to prepare your portfolio for 2024. This is a free webinar for all opening call subscribers. If you are not yet a subscriber, visit the front page of TFNN.com today to secure your spot for Wednesday, December 20th. TFNN, educating investors.
Currencies, commodities, and bond markets are as important as ever right now with how they're driving the volatility in equity markets across the globe, which is why it's a great time to try out Teddy Kegstat's Tiger Forex Report. Teddy Kegstat breaks down the Forex markets every Monday using his 30-plus years of experience as a trading veteran of futures, Forex, stocks, and options. Teddy releases his weekly Tiger Forex Report every Monday morning with coverage of all the major currency pairs, including the dollar index, the euro dollar, pound dollar, dollar Swiss, dollar yen, as well as many more, and he also has weekly coverage of the crude oil market and the 30-year T-bonds, as they both influence Forex markets tremendously. When you sign up for the Tiger Forex Report, you also gain instant access to Teddy's 60-minute webinar archive he just hosted, Forex Strategies and Fundamentals, What is Behind the Tiger Forex Report. For all the details and to start your 30-day Tiger Forex Report subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Are you ready to take your trading to the next level? Introducing Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, your key to successful active trading. Tom O'Brien, renowned for his expertise in financial markets, has designed Market Insights to be your daily guide to profitable trades. Tom publishes his daily Market Insights newsletter every market day before the market open, along with updates when warranted. Stay ahead of the game with Tom's real-time analysis and trade recommendations delivered straight to your inbox. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, Market Insights provides the edge you need to navigate the markets with confidence. Ready to join the ranks of successful traders? Head over to TFNN.com and subscribe to Market Insights today. Don't miss out on this opportunity to supercharge your trading results. Market Insights comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee for all new subscribers, so you have nothing to risk. Don't miss out on this opportunity to revolutionize your trading game. Head over to TFNN.com right now to join the thousands of traders who have already experienced the power of Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, firsthand. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN has just launched their new trading room, the Tiger's Den, hosted at Discord. TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. And now they are expanding their reach with the Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. In the Tiger's Den, you can look over the shoulders of Tom O'Brien and the other TFNN hosts while they analyze charts during their live Tiger TV programs, and join an interactive trading community with hundreds of members exchanging ideas. Interact with other tigers and tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day, even at night and on the weekends. The Tiger's Den at Discord is accessible on mobile or tablets as well, so it's always at your reach. To sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders, just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks, to Dow. Dow Industrials right now down 232. You get the NASDAQ off 123. S&Ps are off 38. So let's go take a look at this S&P first, okay? So what was interesting listening to TFNN today, when Tommy came on, you know, he was talking about the extension, meaning that the extension is at a 1.618, and I believe Steve was talking about the same thing, Larry was talking about the same thing. Now, that's a huge extension. That's the bottom line, folks, okay? It's a very dangerous extension. Now, that being said, what you have here is that you're still in an ABC structure on the way up. Now, watch this. Now, this is going to get interesting, particularly because this came out of nowhere. So if we take a look at this contract, this is going to be crazy if this contract only closes down like 20. Because if it closes down 20, that's not going to stop this rally from going. So right now, you got down to 47.61. You've just got back 19 points. And I've seen these before when you're coming into holidays. You know, you can juice it down, and then all of a sudden, bang, it comes all the way back, which just blows everyone's mind. So we'll see how this shakes out. You know, when we take a look at this and we put this back, let me see. So let me put it this way. Yeah. Okay, so you can see what's happening here. You know, we haven't taken out Monday's low. Yeah, we haven't taken out Monday's low yet. We went right down to it. You had volume down there, but that last volume bar, see that last volume bar? The last volume bar actually got under the big volume bar. The last 10-minute bar wasn't bad. You know, so it's this bar here that is going to count, you know, can it basically climb higher, which would really blow some minds. And if we take a look at this, yeah, you're only at a 0.27 right now of that move. We go inside the NDX 100 and look at the strength versus the weakness. You got Dexcom is down 5%. You got Micron off 4. Airbnb's off 3.5. Google's up 1.7. And then if we go into the Dow Industrials and we look at point-wise where we are, And the thing that's real intriguing about this downdraft, by the way, is that the bonds haven't moved. Now, the dollar has. The dollar has got into a positive, but the market can't stand anyway. So inside of the Dow Industrial, point-wise, look at this. They're all red. Now, this gets interesting. The reason being is that we're only down 252, and you can see every one of them is red. So that means none of them are actually getting really smoked. The United Health is putting 28 negative points. You got American Express 22. These aren't big numbers, folks. That's the bottom line. They're not big numbers. And if we do go over to the 10-year and we take a look at the 10-year, what you're going to see there, you're still up 12 points, man. You're at 3.8. Unless wants to bust out, you're into the millions and 1.1 million again. And now we go to the dollar, and yeah, the dollar just tested the highs. That's all it really did, meaning the highs of today. You got to 102.481. Right now you're up to 232 ticks. And, you know, what does happen when you have surprises come in like that, you know, that's a heads up. There's no two ways about it. That's a heads up that when you get a surprise that's coming out of nowhere, and that's what this seems to be, or it is one of these machines knows something that we just don't know yet. Because everything, as I'm looking over here, yeah, there's not any type of news event that could have basically run this thing. So that's just saying that you had a couple large funds, they were ready to sell, they sold it down, and we'll see if there's buyers on the other side of it. That's what it comes down to. In Venezuela, we just did if you know the story, folks, okay, this is a crazy story. It's a sad story for a lot of the high commanders inside of the Navy. Now, this thing goes back about, I think about 7 or 8 years. That swap today, you know, they made a big deal of the swap between Venezuela and the United States. It was a 10-for-1 swap. And what it was, folks, is this. If you remember, anyway, we wanted, the guy's name is Fat Leonard. That's his nickname. And Fat Leonard, okay, what he did for the 7th Fleet. Now, the 7th Fleet is our largest fleet, okay? The bottom line is that the 7th Fleet is, you know, a monster. And when they're going from port to port, Fat Leonard, okay, bottom line, had all the supplies, okay, the supply chain. So he'd feed the supply chain. And there were huge payoffs all over the place. Now, this went up to the full bird admiral, okay? You know, there was the amount of folks that got indicted for this and lost their careers is huge. Now, there was certain of them that should have, but there was a lot of them that shouldn't have been involved at all. Now, check out what happened. This is what's really crazy, is that Fat Leonard turned government, he turned on all of the admirals and lieutenant, everyone he dealt with, okay? That being said, what ended up happening, their whole case fell apart because the Justice Department, bottom line, you know, played games, didn't give the other side what they should have got. And the thing that's so crazy about this, if you search this on Bloomberg, there's a huge story about this 2 days ago on Bloomberg. And what ended up happening at the very end is that instead of, and now we're talking like $200 to $300 million here, that they were talking about. Bottom line is that they allowed a few of these people, most of them, to plead guilty to a misdemeanor and a $100 fine, okay? So the whole case fell apart. And it fell apart because good old Fat Leonard, okay, they had him under house arrest in the United States with an ankle bracelet. He split. The whole case fell apart. And guess where he went? Venezuela. And guess what? You you flip out that many people in the Justice Department and the military, right? So bottom line, they just got them back. So that story's not going to be over. But when I saw that today, on the way coming in, I says, okay, so who does Venezuela have? You know, and we got 10 for 1, which is great. Yeah, that's the reality. You know, and here it is right here. Is it Fat Leonard? Where are you, Fat Leonard? Yeah. What a nickname, right, man? Dow Industrials down 2892, NASDAQ off 155, S&P's off 47. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Steve Rhodes started his trading career as a student almost 20 years ago, and the student has now become the master. Steve won the prestigious Timer of the Year award in 2018 and barely missed that mark again in 2019, finishing at number 2 for the year. An amazing accomplishment. Steve Rhodes is committed to sharing his techniques and knowledge with anyone who wants to learn, and he shares his vast amount of trading knowledge every day in his Mastering Probability newsletter. Steve's award-winning newsletter, Mastering Probability, is delivered every trading day with updates throughout the afternoon. Sign up for Steve's market newsletter, Mastering Probability, and you'll receive access to 7 of Steve's educational webinars absolutely free. At TFNN, all our newsletters come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Visit TFNN.com and try Mastering Probability 30 days risk-free today. TFNN, educating investors.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Tigers, 'tis the season for leveling up your trading skills. Basil Chapman is happy to offer all Opening Call subscribers a free subscriber webinar, Wednesday, December 20th, 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Basil Chapman will be discussing major sectors and stocks that are coming off their lows in order to prepare your portfolio for 2024. This is a free webinar for all Opening Call subscribers. If you are not yet a subscriber, visit the front page of TFNN.com today to secure your spot for Wednesday, December 20th. TFNN, educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow's down 318, NASDAQ's off 172, S&Ps are off 52. So let's go back to the S&Ps for a second. Let's see if we're going to test that low. We know that the last low that was out there, there she is right there. She's testing it right now. You see what's happening here? Yeah. This is going to bounce off this level. See this, folks? Okay, if you're watching Tiger TV, the last time that we had volume on the way down was 40 minutes ago, when the first acceleration on the way down. 35 minutes ago, actually. And then we just did, you can see that bar there, that bar, well, the first bar, that's where the big numbers were. That's 124,000 contracts in the SPY. The next one made a low with 90,000. Now we just tested that with 41,000. So when you test something like that with half of it, it's like, okay, man, you're gonna bounce. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean you have to take half of it back, but this will mess around right here. It's showing that it's going to be very hard to bust this bottom right now. If we go into the NQs, I suspect it's going to be the same deal, because they always seem to run the same. And if they don't run the same, that's when you really, get a huge amount of information. So in the Qs, same setup, man. In the Qs, you had 44,000 contracts on the big one. The low was established with 31, and we just did, we did 20. We did 20 coming into the 31. So now the question is going to be, is it going to get any juice whatsoever, or are you just going sideways? Some of the higher volume equities that we have out here today, you get, let's see, Tesla's off $8.50. You have Affirm's off 4.5. Nvidia's off 12. Let's go take a look at the AVGO. That thing has been like insanity, okay? That's down 27, but you got to remember something. That's up over $200 in 9 trading days. And the SMHs, that's down about $4, I believe. Yeah, 440. Got some juice underneath that thing. Let's see. You got, let's go take a look at some of the big dogs. Amazon. Yeah, the Amazon's not moving. Amazon's down $1.58. FDX, Federal Express. If you go take a look at Federal Express came out with their numbers last night. Numbers were light. Down $23. We pull this back, put this on a weekly. And, you can go to the bottom of the range. This came up. This did quite a retracement, though, going after higher price. So, yeah, you're coming down with volume. UPS. So that's off $3. When's UPS come out with numbers? Let's go take a look at this. So UPS, January 30th. And UPS hadn't got a big as a retracement as FedEx did, because what ended up happening is that when that strike, hit them, and FedEx got a lot of that business. So, UPS is back to where it broke out from. If you want to see how equities just come back to where they break out from, no matter how high they are, it's kind of wild, man. I mean, this was at 220, 233. You're at 157, and that whole, 230, 240 area, that's where it broke topside from. And it actually is coming back here with light volume, man. So, and I'll show you, if you want to, we know Amazon's always hard to buy, folks, okay? But if you take a look at this, I was looking at this morning. Every time I take a look at this, it drives me up a wall. Amazon came right back to its strength. Look at this. Did it with lighter volume on the monthly, then tested again with lighter volume. And then we took off from $80 to $160. That's all the strength right there. Huge retracement. There's no doubt about that. You got a huge retracement that went in there, but, So if we go over to the SPY and we take a look at the SPY, this is where it's, the SPY, right now you're down 580, 469. So is that 467? Yeah. The swing point here is 467.40. that's where the markets talk, walk, and squawk. So it has to get down to that point to basically tell you anything, whether this is just a retracement or you're going to have some real selling that's coming in the marketplace. You know, we're going after that low right now, and on a 10-minute, let's see where we're at. You're already 6 minutes into it. And we'll see if we get a rejection of lower price or not. You get, we're talking about, what was that one right there? Oh, I see. 1 second. Let me go to the futures again. Yeah, you're not going to get enough volume. It's not even going to be close. We're at 6 minutes. So pitch, the last one held at, oh man. Right now you're only at 38,000 and you're talking about something like 99,000. Yeah. We go to the MSFT. Take a look at Microsoft, because Microsoft's still in an ABC structure up. You know, it's so wild, man. Look at this. Microsoft's only down 224, which is nothing, okay? That ABC structure up is 412. So that's still in play. The ABC structure up and the S&P is still in play. And the Qs, it's still in play. And the SMHs, it's still in play. Yeah, this is going to get, you know, let's see, today's Wednesday, right? So you're going to get less liquid every day here, meaning in the marketplace. You know, we got Christmas and New Year's, which falls on a Monday this year. So Friday is going to be a very low volume day and, you know, low liquidity day, both, more so Christmas Eve, you know, not Christmas Eve, on Friday, because people just want to be split. That's how this shakes out. And you can move around markets. So, you know, we'll see whether we close at these lows out here. The volume-wise out here, right now you get light volume. But guess what? We got another half hour, man. See where it shakes out. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
If you're looking for potential trading setups in the stock market, then Rocket Equities and Options Report is a newsletter you should try. Tommy O'Brien delivers options and equity trades when the markets present them, using a combination of fundamentals and technicals. Sign up for Rocket Equities and Options Report today with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. For all the details and to start your subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Directions Daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
The reality is that navigating financial markets can be risky. Markets can be chaotic and difficult to understand. Having the latest market advice can help you turn this chaos into a key for creating winning trades. At TFNN, we understand that it can be hard to find reliable market news. That's why each of our market experts offers their very own market newsletter. a must-have tool for every trader out there striving to find an edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets so you can analyze the market before you trade. Try any of our great newsletters risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Just visit the Newsletters tab on the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN has launched the Tiger's Den. Hosted at Discord, TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. The Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. Sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders. Just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
This program is brought to you by Vista Gold, traded on the NYSE American and TSX under the symbol VGZ.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 331. The Nasdaq's up 173. S&Ps are off 53. And, when you look at this market, folks, okay, something that, to take into consideration, okay? This thing went down fast and furious. Let me just show you something. There's no doubt, okay? It went down fast and furious. And the reason it went down fast and furious, well, this is my speculation, okay, is because people are nervous, number one, and there's so much profit, okay, that's been had. That's what tends to happen when, you have these good stretches, okay? Depending on where you're situated, yeah, keep your stops in, okay? But I wouldn't be freaking out here, man. Not even close, okay? So I'm going to go from the S&P now to the gold market, because the gold market's not affected at all. If we take a look at the GDX, what you're going to see is that you're down 58 cents, okay? You get 12 million shares traded. We're up yesterday on, 33 million, okay? Now, let me show you something else, though, because when Tim Ord was walking through the whole GDX, and this is something you really want to wrap your head around, because this is very hard to do. And let me do this, okay? And what it is, I'm going to put this way back. I'm going to put this back 20 years so you can kind of see this setup. And then I'm going to put, and this is this easy, okay? But you got to be so patient, it's insane. So let me go back 20 years again so you can see this thing. I'll go back 15 years just so you can see how this sets up. Okay, so depending on how long you've been in the gold market, right? We've had 3 or 4 really, maybe 5 or 6 really great runs in the last 20 years, whatever, okay? One of the biggest downdrafts we've had recently, okay, was from, the 2011 to 2016. Now, you can see this is a Bollinger Band setup. It's as simple as this, folks, okay? You can see that it stayed down there the whole time, then popped. That was a nice little pop. The bottom line is that if you're looking at this, what has happened is that, and this is the signal. The signal is on a monthly if you can get above the middle Bollinger Band. And most times when you do get above that, okay, the bottom line is that these can go on for a long period of time. Now, the last one we got above it only stayed 2 months. The one before that, 2 months. One before that, 2 months. One before that, 5 months. No, 6 months, okay? The bottom line is that we're above it, So if you want to just do something simple, this is a great little tool, man, to keep you inside a market, period, inside the gold market in particular. I'm talking to GDX now. That's all I'm talking. We get a question about AU. AU's fine. Anglo Gold, the low's 14, the high's 30. This is trading at 1844. This is how this trades. This loves trading in a consolidation. If I put this back, you can see, my take is that we're going to break that top of that consolidation. But right now, you run into this 19-something. You break that 19 way up here at 30, at 26 to 30. That's a high volume high, man. And we pull this back a little bit more. And what you're going to see is that high level right there, my take, that's where we're going. That's 26. And this company is making money hand over fist. You know, you take a look at this thing, you're going to see bottom line. I mean, this year, taking $4.6 billion, next year, $5 billion. And, you know, something to keep in mind, too, when these numbers that you see inside of the gold market, folks, okay, that is, and look at this, they're growing by 12% in Africa. And Africa has all the gold, by the way. That's 3.1 billion. They're growing by 12% of the 3.1 billion. It's a big number. Yeah, there's no doubt that the Congo, that's where the least expensive gold is right now. Yes, politically, the risk is huge, okay? Risk is always huge, but it is absolutely huge. There's no doubt about that. That being said, guess what? They're getting gold out of the ground at $250, you know? And we're running, what, 2,045 right now? And all in sustained is probably, you know, some of those companies, yeah, you're going to add another couple $100 for sustained, meaning that when it's done, you fill up the hole, you do the whole ball of wax. But what does happen in those large mines in Africa, you know, you're talking about years and years going forward because of the fact that they can dig down by miles and miles and miles. It's pretty intense. We go to the silver market. We take a look at silver. Now, what has happened, no, that's what has happened. Gold has been stronger than silver for quite some time right now. You know, silver's hanging out there today, which is good. 44,000 contracts traded. We're up 12 cents. Yeah, look at this. We got a little more. Let's see, what do we need? 44. Yeah, we're not going to get it. If we had 57,000 contracts, that'd be an ABC up. But you can see when you look at this chart versus the gold chart, how gold is much stronger. And, you know, silver's more volatile. There's no doubt about that. But the gold contract is staying much stronger. Oh, let's go to copper. We got a couple questions on copper. So copper is in an ABC structure up. First, the copper contracts on an ABC structure up to 402, I believe. Right now, you're 398. Okay, so that one's higher price. If we look at Southern Copper, this has been on a tear. Southern Copper right now, you're trading 83.25. Yeah, see, this wants to bust its highs, man. Let me pull this back. I just pulled it back 10 years. Yeah, it wants to bust its highs. And then TGB, Chiseco, this is always moving when copper's moving. So we're at 141 in Chiseco. Put this on a weekly first. Yep, so right there it wants, what is that? That's 166. The swing's 166. Put this on a monthly. And the top of the range is, what is that, 190? We're at 140 and 190. And you can see what Chiseco needs is one sign of strength right here. Look at this. It actually has it. Just needs, is that a month? Oh, that's good. It's going to be on a monthly. Well, if we can close right here, you know, yeah, the volume's going to expand. How many more days we got? Let's see. We got, oops. I'll just do this. There we go. Okay, so we have trading days. Yeah, you got 2, 4, 6. You get 6 trading days left. And you can see that little expansion right there. It's already expanded a little. You need a little more expansion, and you're going to get what you need, meaning up to that highest swing point. Dow Industrials right now trading down 320. NASDAQ off 162. S&P's off 50. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you ready to take your trading to the next level? Introducing Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, your key to successful active trading. Tom O'Brien, renowned for his expertise in the financial markets, has designed Market Insights to be your daily guide to profitable trades. Tom publishes his daily Market Insights newsletter every market day before the market open, along with updates when warranted. Stay ahead of the game with Tom's real-time analysis and trade recommendations delivered straight to your inbox. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, Market Insights provides the edge you need to navigate the markets with confidence. Ready to join the ranks of successful traders? Head over to TFNN.com and subscribe to Market Insights today. Don't miss out on this opportunity to supercharge your trading results. Market Insights comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee for all new subscribers, so you have nothing to risk. Don't miss out on this opportunity to revolutionize your trading game. Head over to TFNN.com right now to join the thousands of traders who have already experienced the power of Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, firsthand. TFNN, educating investors.
Everything in the universe is governed by the Fibonacci sequence. This mathematical principle is responsible for everything from the most aesthetically pleasing artwork to patterns in the stock market. To stay on top of stock patterns you can take advantage of, sign up for the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter at TFNN.com. When you subscribe, you'll get a weekly report from veteran day trader Larry Pesavento on stocks you need to pay attention to. And you can trust Larry's analysis. After all, he's got 45 years experience as a day trader. Larry will also provide daily charts, videos, and data on the key markets that he's tracking. Expect notifications from Larry on market movement you need to act on at any time. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. Subscribe to the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter today. TFNN.com, educating investors.
The reality is that navigating financial markets can be risky. Markets can be chaotic and difficult to understand. Having the latest market advice can help you turn this chaos into a key for creating winning trades. At TFNN, we understand that it can be hard to find reliable market news. That's why each of our market experts offers their very own market newsletter. A must-have tool for every trader out there striving to find an edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets so you can analyze the market before you trade. Try any of our great newsletters risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Just visit the Newsletters tab on the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN. Educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Don't forget about my man, Mr. Basil Chapman. He's going to be starting a workshop at 4 o'clock, folks, okay? You can come over, sign up for his newsletter, test drive it, get in the workshop, and you're off to the races. Warner Brothers and Paramount, they look like they're in talks to merge. And, these streaming outfits, folks, okay? We're going to see a lot of this, okay? Warner Brothers has been highly volatile stock since Marvell, AT&T, spun that baby off. And you can see out here today, once that got announced, went to 12.57 just a few minutes ago. Now it's 11.83. The Warner Brothers chart is much better than the Paramount chart, But when you take a look at the content in both of them, there's a lot of content, man. That's the bottom line. And what is happening inside the whole streaming deal, you can see when we were talking about Amazon yesterday, Amazon, trying to buy Diamond Networks, the streaming aspect and how we are basically getting our information, it's a lot easier, bottom line, streaming, a lot less expenses once you actually get the baby going. And of course, Paramount has a huge amount of film. Warner Brothers has a huge amount of film. And, I suspect what they're figuring at some point, Amazon or someone else is going to roll them up. I mean, it's all about roll-ups. It continues to be about roll-ups. That's how this is shaking out. Market-wise out here, it's going to finish at its lows. So we'll go over to the S&P. Let's look at this quickly again, because we had that bottom inside the S&P, and it's still testing that bottom. Yeah, it's still at that bottom. It's having a hard time getting that much, you just broke the bottom by a few points, but it's having a hard time even getting that much fuel. And then if you go over, if you want to see an arms blowout, folks, okay, the bottom line, when that sell down came in, the arms hit 3 point something. So that is saying that, you get extraordinary fear really quick. Every time you get extraordinary fear really quick, the bottom line is that these things don't last long. Always remember, folks, the bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great night, safe night. Visit Tommy tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Kicks us off.